Hey, welcome back. If you watched the video of me doing the sonar install on my kayak, my Hobie Pro Angler, at the end of the video I told you I was going to be moving that transducer that I took off the Hobie to my bass boat to the bow mount for the and put it on the trolling motor. So here's that video, install start to finish. So let's go ahead and get things set up. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is get the front console unscrewed here. And this part isn't like absolutely essential. This is just so I just got that loosened up. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is mount the transducer. So to do that, I got the HDI transducer mount from Fortrex. So here's the transducer itself. It drops in here like this. You actually push it down into place. So it clips in under the back here, clips in here, sits in place there, and then this will press against the bottom of the trolling motor, hold it in place. All right, so I'm gonna put this thing as far back against the back on the trolling motor as I can. Plan is to put a protector in front of it. So I take the strap clamp apart to feed the whole thing together. Alright, so the strap clamp will go through here on both sides. Wrap around the foot of the trolling motor and rejoin at the top here. Alright, so we got this on the bottom here. Before we cinch the clamp down, the strap down, I want to make sure this is right, facing straight down. So we got that centered up. That's where I want it, right there. Now we just tighten this piece down here. So it's nice and tight, it's not going anywhere. And for a little bit of peace of mind, I picked this up as well as a protector for the transducer. And it pretty much mounts exactly the same way. So, but it's a nice 3-prong piece of metal. It'll mount right in front of the transducer on the front of the trolling motor, and it sticks down and it'll be the low point. Ooh, and it's magnetic. And where actually the bottom of the transducer is, because of the motor down there. So same thing, open up the strap clamp. Everything through. And screw it all back together. getting taut. Go ahead and line everything up. I'm just going to partially line this for this. Get this all lined up. And that lined up. Get this as far back as I can get it. And then tighten this down. Alright, that's all mounted up. Nice and solid. Now we're just going to clean up the wire. Alright, so this wraps nice and neatly up in here. I want this wire secured right here. So I'm going to put the first zip tie right here at the foot just to keep the wire bundled up. Alright, now I'll run the wire up here. Alright, we'll run the wire the rest of the way up here. Just want to make sure I keep it out of this here. The wire's not anywhere that's going to bind up. Should tap into that eventually. Alright, so check our clearances here. At some point I'll zip tie this wire in right here to the back of the little foot and probably actually possibly even run it down the foot. But probably just zip tie it right there. Alright, so we got all this extra wire that we essentially
whacking you with the checking.
Anyway, so there's the install start to finish. Big things to keep in mind if you do something like this yourself is make sure you've got adequate spare wire, and I'll clean this up. I'll clean this up later, although I don't know how much really I can do to clean this up. This piece of wire is going to be dangling, and then I've got to loom. I need to loom this stuff up, so I can still remove this if I want to, but I don't really have much of a reason to anymore, other than just for security. Just take it off when I'm stopped somewhere overnight. But otherwise, I've got downscan imaging now, and sonar directly under the trolling motor, which is a lot more convenient than using remote sonar, remote transducer for this one. That's off the stern of the boat. But anyway, that's a downscan imaging and protector mount install. This is a Minn Kota Fortrex 112 that I originally filmed a video, but it never made it through editing, unfortunately, on how to install this thing, and it got interrupted by a couple of other things as well. But got any questions or comments, put them in the remarks section below. And until next time, cheers and tight lines.